Diving down to periscope depth for the last time. Today the only vessels in sonar range are the fishing boats and cargo ships flying the busy shipping lanes off the south coast. But the diesel-electric submarine built 30 years ago on Merseyside is no stranger to more dangerous waters. Opossum returned from the Gulf War flying the Jolly Roger, the submariner's traditional symbol of service in hostile seas. This being the silent service, nobody says just what they got up to. But there's no hiding the feelings running through the boat on this Hellas patrol.
People will probably tell you that they're not sad to see them go, but I reckon somewhere deep down inside they'll miss maybe the comradeship. We've got good mates.
There's always some people you don't get on with, but you find with the nature of the job that things like that don't get in the way. You do try and mingle on and get on with everybody else. So there's never that sort of problem in these sort of boats.
Opossum's home, HMS Dolphin at Gosport in Hampshire, once housed the biggest submarine fleet in the world, but that's all long gone. Soon the only submarine left will be HMS Alliance, preserved at the museum alongside the base, and that's a source of alarm in naval circles.
It's not easy to build up a submarine fleet again, and certainly it is not quick. If we ever want the submarines again, and heaven knows I think we can all think of reasons why we would, they're not going to come back in a hurry.
The submarine service has borne the brunt of the defence cuts. Just 3 years ago, Britain had around 30 boats. By the time the last of the cuts are implemented in the mid-90s, that fleet will have been more than halved. Submariners themselves are also victims of the cuts, among them many of Opossum's crew.
I'm afraid that, you know, as the policies are and the way the world is today, that I'm one of the unfortunate people to be made compulsory redundant. There's not a lot more I can say about that, because that's the way it is. You know, it's happening in all walks of life.
The Navy has been sliced and cut away, salami slicing, and eventually I suppose we got to the stage where we could no longer slice away at things. We had to take a major capability away, and sadly diesel submarines was that capability.
I mean, is it something we are going to miss in future?
I personally believe that it is a mistake which we will regret.
That's a feeling shared by many who turned out to watch Opossum's last homecoming, who now face an uncertain future because of these particular cuts.